Well, we have a new tropical storm in the Atlantic, Gulf of Mexico, specifically Francine, but it's been eerily quiet lately. We explained some of that. So say hello to Francine, a new tropical storm. This was potential tropical storm or tropical system 6, became a tropical storm this morning. It is in the western Gulf of Mexico where, no surprise, waters are very warm. Right now, not doing a whole lot here. 50-mile-per-hour maximum sustained winds. Again, sitting in the southwestern part of the Gulf, but it is aiming towards Louisiana here by Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. Expected to make landfall as a Category 1 hurricane. And we'll have to watch this carefully because we've seen this before. Many of these storms in that rapid intensification, they get into these warm waters and they can intensify more than models and forecasts anticipate. So looking like it will hit that western shore of the Louisiana coastline rather than New Orleans, for example, but they'll get plenty of rainfall all across the Louisiana coastline. This is showing the wind gust swath from the NAM model, and you can see over 120-mile-per-hour wind gusts here out in the Gulf, and then as it makes landfall, still some significant wind gusts. So again, a lot to watch here over the next 48 to 60 hours, but the waters are warm, 1 to 3 degrees above normal all through the Gulf pretty much, except for the immediate waters right near the Louisiana coastline. And that translates to 89 to 90 degree water temperatures all through the Gulf of Mexico. So very warm water. You need water temperatures in the 80s to really sustain and develop hurricanes. So we've got plenty of heat there. But there are also some other systems lined up here in the formation zone in the tropical Atlantic. It's been pretty quiet, but we are seeing at least some disturbances that show the potential to become a named system. 60% chance, in fact, that these two systems could become cyclones here in the next 7 days. So we're going to have to keep an eye on those systems as well. They are way out there, though. But maybe you saw this headline, a couple of places reporting that, we were talking about a historic potential Atlantic hurricane season, and it just hasn't happened really so far. And it's puzzling scientists, too, because everything seemed to come together. It's the longest stretch in 50 years without a late summer cyclone. August and September is typically the peak of Atlantic activity, and we just haven't been seeing a whole lot. We've talked about this all summer and spring. We've got a La Nina pattern that's taking shape, which reduces wind shear in the Atlantic, which is a good thing for forming Atlantic hurricanes. You want less shear. And of course, plenty of warm waters. We've been talking about for a while now that the globe's oceans are very warm, and certainly the case here in the tropical Atlantic too. But forecast models in the future, when we look at climate models, do show that perhaps we'll see fewer storms in the future, or at least not an increase in the amount of storms, but that they will become more powerful, the storms that do develop. And when we look at trends here, the temperatures are definitely getting warmer. We've been seeing that firsthand in the Atlantic, but the number of actual storms not necessarily increasing dramatically just yet, but we are seeing more of these rapid intensification storms. So this season will certainly give scientists a lot to look through when it ends, which isn't until November. Still a long ways to go.